Welcome to your daily tarot reading with Sly Roxtar. This reading will be for Sunday, February 27th. Let's go. Messages, energy and messages, February 27th. Messages, energy and messages, February 27th. Messages, energy, messages, February 27th. Energy and messages, February 27th. Energy and messages, February 27th. Ooh, got our middle card face down. This message may resonate with some of you and maybe for one of you. Take what applies, leave the rest. Right in the center, jumped out. What are you sitting in, stewing in? What is all around? Ace of Wands in reverse. I think of this like one of those Zippo lighters that just won't light. So there is an idea of something creative, of something passion. Changes more than any other card. Next would be the pages. They represent change. And this is the first card of the Minor Arcana, being the Wands, Ace of Wands. So this is really all about change, all about a new beginning of some sort. And Ace of Wands in reverse, there's just something, the fuel well is empty, or maybe the focus just isn't quite right. I'm gonna get more information about this. An obstacle you might encounter today. There it is again, 10 of Cups. Seen this in the last few readings. So this idea that you have, this passion, maybe it's a new person in your life, maybe it's a new life path. The challenge here, the hurdle is maybe disappointing other people, because the 10 of Cups is a very full card. It's just emotional abundance, and maybe you have an idea for something you'd like to do, but you're worried about rocking the boat or disappointing those around you who've offered you a lot of emotional support, or they are just emotional elements in your life. Where is this all coming from? Root, base of the foundation, base of the spread. The Star in reverse. Aquarian energy from the Major Arcana, and this makes a lot of sense here. So the Star card showing up at all is saying there is something you have your sights on. There is an idea, there is a dream or a wish that you have. And that is here with this Ace of Wands as well. Both are in reverse. This is about you delaying or deferring your own pursuits because of others, because of the other elements in your life that are offering you stability, security, happiness, emotional fulfillment. But there is something more that you want for yourself. What I'm getting here is a little bit of self-sacrifice. You are delaying or putting off even focusing in on your individual dreams because you have maybe others that are dependent on you, or you are an integral part of a larger system. More information. Energy fading away today. What's leaving you? The Knight of Swords. Gemini. Last third of Aries, first 2/3 of Gemini. And this is just being a little bit reactive, being quick to rush to judgment, making snap decisions. It could also be a person. It could also be a person in your life who is knights. They're very fiery. Swords, they have a lot of thoughts and a lot of things to say. If you know somebody like that, masculine energy doesn't have to be a male. That energy is leaving you today. It could be you. And it might be a cover for why you've been putting off whatever this is going on here. More information. Gift being offered to you today. the world, completion of a cycle. I mean, we've got an ace, that's a 1, we have a 10, that's completion card, and now we have the world. So I don't see too much in the way of like a major external force that's come in to force this change on you, although we have seen those in the last couple of days. But it seems as though the gift being offered to you today is to change this cycle that you have been in, to round it out and begin here, this Ace of Wands, with more direct focus. Star card, really set your sights on one thing in the distance and just decide what that is. Energy moving towards you. Wow. 8 of Wands, clarity. So this is that pedal to the metal, fast moving energy, and we have that on either side. So this Ace of Wands, that's what it wants. It wants to move quickly. It wants to be this onrushing of force, power, creative energy, and it's in reverse. There's something holding it back. On either side of it, we have Knight of Swords, super fast motion, and 8 of Wands, one of the fastest moving cards that I can think of. So you are moving in the direction of quickness, and it might be that you have been putting this off for a while. And this star card in reverse, it might not even be that you have to really focus and hone in on what you want. You may have already, and you are just putting it off. You're just ignoring it, deferring it. And these cards here are saying you may be reaching a point where you recognize that those people who support and love you and fill your cup will be supportive as you do something for yourself, maybe different, maybe outside of that network. Greater clarification taken from the bottom of the deck. Judgment. And I did see the card underneath it. That would be the 2 of Swords. So you feel this, you know what I'm talking about, and it's not, it could be this, it could be that. During this reading, if it is resonating, it's definitely because there is something you've been putting off. There is a dream or a wish, a hope, a desire that you have been muting. And with the World card, the Judgment, you have this decision. It's decision time. Standing there and pondering, sort of, should I do it? Should I stay? Should I not? You are at the end of whatever that is. It is time to move with focus, direction, and quickness, speed. That's that 8 of Wands that we have not seen in a reading for quite some time. So the pace is picking up. The World card is here, Judgment is here, and right over top, again, 10 of Cups. Your challenge is that stability, security, and general just good feeling that. And that's the ultimate goal. So when we have this 10 of Cups, it seems absurd to change or shift anything when we do have that security and abundance in our lives. But there is something else that you have your sights on, and you might know that it's not going to be easy, and it might bring a little bit of discomfort or dissatisfaction into this complete perfect harmony and satisfaction, the 10 of Cups. But then you have to ask yourself, how am I going to feel if I don't? If I don't pursue that, if I don't, and I'm just satisfied with whatever this is, but are you ever really going to be able to let it go? And that's the decision you have to make today. And that's what Judgment and the Two of Swords are here, clarifying this reading. It's time. If you're going to let it go, then you have to let it go and be content. And if you are going to hang on to it, then it's time to pursue it. That is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back soon with your monthly zodiac readings by significator for the month of March. And I hope you'll check them out here at Sly Roxtar.